भट्ट साहब की तहसील ऑफिस में आकर आइडेंटिफाई करके गोली मार दी जाती है। तो आप बताइए, एक तहसील ऑफिस सिक्योर नहीं है तो वो जो फ्लंग में हमारे लड़के काम कर रहे हैं वो कैसे सिक्योर होंगे?
हम ट्रांसफर चाहते हैं, हम अपने होम डिस्ट्रिक्ट में ट्रांसफर चाहते हैं। हमारे माँ बाप हैं, बूढ़े हैं, बुजुर्ग हैं, हम 15-15 साल से जॉब कर रहे हैं और हमें अच्छी जॉब की है। जब तक हमें कुछ यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं हुआ, ऐसा कोई टेरर मतलब की टाइप का कुछ नहीं हुआ, उन लोगों ने हमें भरपूर साथ दिया।
ट्रांसफर चाहते हैं, हमारी वहाँ से यहाँ पे ट्रांसफर हो जाए।
While a Pak terror organization has taken the onus for the terror attack on Vijay Kumar, a non-local labor has been shot at and injured in central Kashmir's Budgam district just a short while ago. It's a kind of attack, it's third attack in 4 days and comes a day ahead of the crucial security meeting in the national capital, which will be chaired by Home Minister Amit Shah. That's the latest news coming in, and worrisome developments that are coming in from Kashmir. And with this, I go straight across to our panel this evening. GVL Narasimha Rao, Lalit Ambardar, Ashwini Handa, senior leader of the Congress party, Irfa Jan, spokesperson of the National Conference. GVL Narasimha Rao, Rahul Bhatt, Amreen Bhatt, Vijay Kumar, and God knows how many in the last 2 weeks. Just what's going on? Are Hindus becoming cannon fodder?
Navika, I think yet another very unfortunate incident. My heart goes out to the family. Security forces, let us understand, are working under very difficult circumstances. Let us not, certainly saving every innocent life or every employee working in the Kashmir Valley is the responsibility of the government and the security forces. But this is to be, certainly this is a pattern. And I hope security forces are able to detect such plans in advance and liquidate these terrorists rather than allow such incidents to happen, because
but they are happening, and they are happening at regular intervals. I mean, hope and prayer is all very well, but it's not helping much, Lalit Ambardar, while people are being targeted. You know, people are entering homes, killing people. People are entering banks, places of work, and killing people. You know, we are talking about resettlement of Kashmiri Hindus in the valley. Are we anywhere close to it?
Navika, I was watching your previous program. You know, the Kashmir Files film, with one Kashmir Files film came down, the secular facade of India crashed down. And this Prithviraj Chauhan film, it is likely to expose the secular fakery in the name of history that was being peddled till date. So, and coming down to Kashmir, same thing, Hindu lives do not matter in India. First of all, I want to ask through you, everybody around, why are these Kashmiri Hindus there in Kashmir at all? Government of India denies the fact that what Kashmiri Hindus have suffered was genocide. No tribunal has been established. Not one rapist, murderer, mass murderer has ever been punished for what Kashmiri Hindus suffered. And then you talk about rehabilitation and return. They are living in camps there. They are living in secured pens there. Even when they go out for working, you know what? Rahul Bhatt is sitting in his office. The jihadi comes in and he knows who has to shoot, because there are other Muslims also in the same office. It's a working office. They just pinpoint the Hindu boy and kill him on the spot. They go to the school. The only non-Muslim in the school is Rajni Bala, and they go and kill her. Everybody else is a Muslim. These jihadis do not fall from heaven. They don't come out of the earth, suddenly emerge from earth. They just walk out of a particular house, kill Hindus, then just walk coolly to another house. The Islamized society of Kashmir has become, they are collaborators today. The very people who in lakhs were in the streets of Kashmir on the 19th of January 1990, screaming at the peak of their voices through mosques and in the roads. What yahan kya chalega, Nizam Mustafa, Kashmir mein rehna hoga, Allah Akbar kehna hoga. The same people are there.
Ifra Jan, this cannot happen with without local support is the point Lalit Ambardar is making. First you denied the Kashmiri Hindu genocide, and today, I'm coming to you Lalit Ambardar, and today when Hindus are being identified and killed point blank, obviously somebody is identifying them. Who?
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. So I have two quick points to make. Number one, when we talk about 1990s, interestingly in 1989 the government was that of VP Singh with support from the BJP, and in Jammu and Kashmir it was Jagmohan Malhotra's government, and there was no state government, it was under governor's rule. When the first Kashmiri Pandit exodus happened, when we talk of killings in Kashmir, we should talk about all the... Sir, I'm not able to, I already have a weak connection, I'm not able to talk this way. When we talk about killings in Kashmir, it's important to talk about all the killings in Kashmir and not constantly say that only Kashmiri Pandits were killed. There were thousands of Kashmiri Muslims who died, around 70,000 Kashmiri Muslims who died. For heaven's sake, when we say genocide, do they also do their dead bodies? Will they be counted in any genocide that is written? Coming to, in 2010, under the National Conference's guidance, we actually saw the Kashmiri Pandits return back to the valley.
Ma'am, before you come to 2010, you know, after the 1990 killing, your government came back to power. How many of those cases? How many of those cases were followed? Please, you know, let's not jump from one year to another and one killing to another. But
we will have to.
No. I'm saying when you didn't admit the first time, how do you expect? Lalit Ambardar, quick rebuts to Irfa Jan.
I really will not be able to talk this way. Please let me finish my point. I have 2 points to make. Let me finish my point.
First is balancing alibi.
Please let me finish my point. There is no balancing alibi. I'm not supposed to. Are we only supposed to talk about you guys?
You know why? Because...
Okay, all right. Ifra Jan, every time when you say Hindus were killed, Muslims were also killed, I want to ask you, how many Muslims left the valley and came? Why were the Hindus only the people who left their home and hearth and ran away? Ifra Jan, respond to that.
Right.
I'll give you a real answer to it. Listen.
Let me respond, ma'am. One second. When it comes to national conference, 3,000 of our workers were killed and we survived 10,000 attacks. Why didn't we die? Why didn't we run away? Because where would we go? A lot of us also ran away in 1989. That's why it is called Kashmiri migrants. Because migrants included both Hindus and Muslims. This year also, 44 Muslims have been killed. When you do a show only on Kashmiri Pandits, will a Kashmiri Muslim...
Amreen Bhatt, my friend, was a Muslim. And Ashwini Handa. I'm coming to you, Mr. Ambardar. 1 minute. Let me get in everybody. I want to ask Ashwini Handa. Ashwini Handa, is this only the government's fault? Or somebody is collaborating with the Pakistan terror strategy? Because otherwise, how are people being identified and shot at point blank range?
नाविका जी, दुर्भाग्य ये है कि आज जिस सरकार को लोगों को प्रोटेक्ट करना चाहिए वो फिल्म प्रमोट करने में लगी हुई है। ये देश का दुर्भाग्य है कि आज उन कश्मीरी पंडितों को जो पिछले 18 दिनों से प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे हैं और आज वह कश्मीर छोड़कर जम्मू जाना चाहते हैं, उनको जबरन जो है वो कश्मीर में रखा गया है। उनको बाहर निकलने की इजाजत नहीं है, उनको प्रोटेस्ट करने की इजाजत नहीं है। अगर वो प्रोटेस्ट करते हैं तो उन पर लाठियां बरसाई जाती हैं। ये किस तरह का न्याय है, किस तरह का भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार है जो इस तरह से कश्मीरी पंडितों पे अत्याचार कर रही है? सबसे बड़ा सवाल यह है। और आपने कहा ना कि कश्मीर फाइल इसकी जिम्मेदार नहीं है, तो मैं आपको प्रूव करता हूं कि ये वही सरकार थी जो ये कहती थी कि यहाँ पे पत्थरबाजी बंद हो गई और पूरी तरह से कश्मीर जो है वो आज आतंकवाद के खत्म हो गया आतंकवाद। लेकिन जब से कश्मीर फाइल रिलीज हुई है उसके बाद टारगेटिंग बढ़ी है।
Respond. Question staring your government in the face.
Navika, the parties, both the Congress and National Conference, who were responsible for the genocide of Kashmiri Pandits, they conveniently put the blame on somebody else. as you rightly pointed out, you see, if Muslims got killed, as our NC spokesperson says, why do you look at their religion? They are terrorists. Those who got killed in Kashmir in terrorist encounters. And why do you become their spokespeople? Why are you looking at their religion when you claim that terrorism has no religion?
Mr. JVL,
why are you counting those terrorists as victims?
आप देश को बताइए,
they are not victims.
आप देश को बताइए,
they are not victims. They are people who deserve to get killed. Because they're responsible for all the genocide, all the attacks.
Lalit Ambardar, no answers anywhere. Politicians will be politicians. Last sentence to you.
Ma'am, so there are just two quick points, ma'am. Number one, this alibi that Muslims are also being in Kashmir. Number one, मैं बोलूं, मैम मुझे बोलने दो.
Yes, Lalit Ambardar, I'm running out of time.
मैं छोड़ दूंगा, निकल जाऊंगा शो से.
नहीं, आप जल्दी बोलिए, 30 seconds.
Yes, Muslims are also being in Kashmir, not because they are Muslims. They are regarded as kafirs. Who is killing whom in Afghanistan? Muslims are killing Muslims in Afghanistan. That doesn't make Taliban Sufis of Afghanistan. Muslims are killed because they are regarded as kafir, because they have some kind of association with the Indian nation. That's it. Hindus are being killed because they are Hindus. That is the problem. And about this national conference, Navika ji, आपको बताना चाहता हूँ, in their present sitting member parliament from Baramulla in Lok Sabha is Akbar Lone. In a live JNK assembly, he said Pakistan Zindabad. And afterwards, outside, the reporters asked him, what did you do?
Ladies and gentlemen, you can fight the enemy outside. How do you deal with those who are betraying India from the inside? That's the question. And of course, big challenge before the government, and tomorrow is the big security meet headed by Home Minister Amit Shah, where LG of Jammu and Kashmir will be present. Will there be a solution soon? We'll keep reporting and bringing you the latest.